Am I the a-hole for being honest with my aunt? Disclaimer, this is not my main and English is not my first language, so I apologize for any mistakes. I, 25F, am currently in my home country for vacation. Last week, I was super excited to visit my grandma, also because I knew that my aunt and uncle would join with their son, whom I did not see for 4 years. So when I went to my grandma's and saw the rest of the family, I went up to hug my aunt, who was the first person greeting me. She held my shoulders to stop me and just greeted me with 2 kisses on the cheeks, and the rest except for my grandma followed up in the same way. I did not say anything about it, of course, but it stung just a little, even though I understand that not everyone loves hugs. After the greetings, I just sat with everyone at the table. My cousin sat next to me, and I started asking him how life is, how he is and all of that. He gave me a short answer before turning to his mom and talked to her. This went on for a good part of the lunch, where I would ask questions or try to insert myself in the conversation. That part of the family just kept talking amongst each other, using inside jokes and not making me feel very included. I just decided at that point to stick to my food and wine, thinking in my head that this was not what I expected. They then talked about my cousin, who finally got a permanent work contract after being used by the company for 3 years, underpaid and scared to lose the job. Here is where I think I may have been an asshole. My aunt turned the conversation to me. First question of the afternoon towards me, asking me about my work contract. I tried to be delicate, but I explained that in the country I live in and in my line of work, they don't do permanent contracts. They do 1-year contracts and extend them each year. However, I'm not scared to lose my job, as I know my company cannot afford it, and I am also confident in my abilities. Worst case scenario, I am sure I can find other places quickly, as my position is needed and my internship places always keep their door open for me. I smiled while saying this, which in hindsight I should not have. At this point, my aunt starts berating me, saying that I am belittling her son and his achievements, and that I am an asshole for saying these things, that I am lucky I speak English and can afford to live in this country. I paid everything for myself. She did raise her voice a bit, and I did not respond back even though my parents came to my defense. The conversation changed after that, but for me, the lunch felt ruined. When it came to say goodbye, they did not really speak to me or wish me anything, even though I wished my cousin the best and told him I am proud of him. They kissed me on the cheek, and I went home. My aunt texted my dad, saying that I was a real asshole and even wishing my cousin the best felt bitchy to them. This hurts me and is making me feel weird, but I do not feel like I need to apologize for my words. So, am I the asshole?